Hey guys, what's up? It's Hill. I am clearing out my storage on my laptop and for my Berkeley website or Gmail because they said they'll delete my account if I'm not under 5 gigabytes. So right now I'm currently at 12. Earlier I was at 17 gigabytes, and a lot of it was my Gmail, surprisingly. So we're gonna try to fix that, but right now my computer's loading, so I thought of recording a video and talking to y'all since it's, I don't know how long it's been, but intermittently coming to meet with my YouTube channel occasionally to update y'all or myself when I watch these videos back. I got the book The Lost Art of Closing, and I've been listening to podcasts and like grounding myself in what life means, or what am I doing, and how I let my mind and my fears control myself, and how it's like I am because everything that's happened in the past, everything that's occurred in the past or has already happened, all the actions that I've taken before has already compiled myself. It's all about me being aware and being present in the moment is when I realized that like that's who I am. He said something around like when you think about yourself and you're trying to visualize, what do I like, what do I want, what do I see myself as, that's using your reflection, your brain thinking mind or whatever, but you can also just look at the archives and things that has happened in the past and see like, oh, I am this person and I used to be like, I've created a whole portfolio, regardless of if it's completely organized like my like some people's Instagram feed, or if it's not organized at all. So all of that is you. And something that I've been practicing is just not to judge myself or judge others and quickly put a label to it, whether if it's good or bad. And as of recently, I've been working and feeling really out of place in terms of like my experience level compared to my peers, and it can dampen my performance and affect how confident I am in selling and calling my clients or even presenting my PowerPoints. So I'm now trying to kind of like bring myself back together and grounded myself in that everything that I need is with me right now. I have the capacity to look past those fears or acknowledge them, that they're there and that they are not going to control me, and that there are steps that are things that I can do. And something that I work through therapy is talking to my therapist regarding past like accomplishments or things that I've done that I felt so fearful of. 2 of them of which were going to seek out a nutritionalist when I was eating and I'm having like bad eating habits and I just decide not to eat, or I don't feel good about my weight or how I look, or like, am I doing this right? I don't care about my weight per se, but I care about what I'm putting in my body and I want to be more conscious of it. And I went to get informed. Meanwhile, for like another thing is getting better at going to counseling sessions or seeking out advisors, academic, health, mental health, whatever it might be. Running those meetings and getting what I want, I've gotten very good at it. But initially it was really scrambled, and I walked in and walked out feeling super confused or redirected to a different place because I wasn't asking at the right spot. So granted that I'm now expected to make more money this time, or things are ramping up, I try to remind myself I will be resourceful. I will have the same tools. I know and have confidence that I've done it in the past, to which I can do it again now. And in my journal, I was notating things that she said to me. She's like, oh, I noticed you said that I can only do blank because blank. One of them were having ADHD, and she mentions that most people operate off of their subconscious, and it can be limiting. And when you're functioning based off of these limitations due to X belief, there's both negative core beliefs and positive core beliefs that you can have. And the first one that I worked with was like whether if I was worthy enough, or I don't know if you can hear Yuzu outside meowing. And then something else that my goal was that like things will work out with time. Like I'm competent, I'm adequate, understand that I'm new and I can learn to be good enough for this job. And just in the past, I was initially not good at something, but somehow I changed and learned to be good at it, such as being at university, office hours, counseling meetings. Weren't focused, not sure what I wanted out of those. And then eventually I needed resolution, so I pivoted, I evolved. So my questions and skills moved forward to show up and to ask for things that I needed and be direct and even respect their time, because sometimes I would feel like an hour is not enough. But if I made it weekly, then I could at least address something rather than not address anything. And every time I catch a new hobby, I'm like, oh, there's just so much things to learn. Like it's a very dense like thing that what I've been doing all this time. But then I bring myself back knowing that like, hey, at least you're discovering it now, and now's the time where you can move forward and kind of acknowledge it and take it one step at a time. Especially when it's like how I went on a cruise and I was eating so much food and I was like, oh, I'm in like food heaven, and then when I come home, I'm not in food heaven. But what are things, like small things that I can pick up from there that I can implement into my new life? And one of which is just having fresh cut fruit available, or can't remember anything else. I'm so distracted by my cat outside. I will go tend to him and say hello because he's meowing a lot. And I thought during the session that I would finish, my computer would finish loading, but it's not. It's frozen. That is it for today. I don't know if any of that made sense or if none of it made sense at all, but this Saturday I am kept alone to kind of figure things out, and that's okay. So I'm gonna next, after digitally cleaning my space, now that I'm at 12 gigabytes, I'm gonna clean my physical space, which isn't too bad. I can just shove it under the bed, but I think I want to throw some things out before I move again to a different place. So thanks, guys.